All right, so now we're gonna fold our paper in half. And when folding paper in half, you want to line up the corners first, and then you're just gonna kind of smooth your hand over this way. And then if you use the back, of your fingernail to kind of crease this, you can also use what's called a bone folder. And a bone folder, you're able to just kind of slide that crease into place. So then you should end up with 3 sheets of paper that are all folded like so. We are making what's called an accordion book, and so it's gonna open like an accordion, one long sheet of paper. We're gonna attach all of these together. This is called our text block. The next thing we need to do is we need to cut our chipboard for our book covers. So this is just like a cereal box or a cracker box, but we want to cut it to, I think, 9 by 8 is our measurement. So these cutting mats are really nice because they've got rulers built in, and so you can just use that as your guide. Whoops. All right, so I already cut this side to 8 inches, and now I'm cutting this side to 9 inches. If you want to make your covers a little bit bigger, that's pretty popular in bookmaking because then you've got covers that are really protecting your pages by being a little bit bigger. Okay, another kind of note, we're gonna cut this using an X-Acto knife. You could also use the paper cutter, because this is just such thin kind of like paper that we're using. But whenever you're cutting, you want to put the ruler on the side of the work that you don't want to mess up. That way, if you were to slip and like cut incorrectly, we're not actually damaging this. I could kind of like do a redo there. All right, so I'm holding the ruler in the middle, applying pressure, and so then I've ended up with my board that's gonna get covered up by our beautiful decorative paper. I realize I recycled mine, but this is what I'm using instead. So once we've got our paper, we're gonna flip it over like this, and we're gonna try to kind of like line this up in the middle, make sure that it fits. For this side, we're gonna be applying some glue. The type of glue we're using is called Yes Paste. It's kind of similar to a glue stick in that it's really low moisture, so it doesn't cause your paper to wrinkle. And we're gonna apply it using a really, really stiff paintbrush. This isn't a paintbrush that like we would wanna use with paint. We only use it with glue. But glue stick tends to not kind of be strong enough. So this is gonna be maybe the hardest part of this process because we really wanna spread it out. Whoops. So that it's really, really well covered. All right, I'll finish and come back.